Hope I'm audible to you. Hello. Yeah, Habib, I was asking a question to you. What were the two properties which we have learned? In the previous class, we were doing some questions and we also
Sir,
learned some properties of addition.
sir, when are we going to write the test?
Oh, when are we?
What?
No, what were you saying? Please repeat again.
When are we going to write the test? Today is test.
Today is your test. Okay, see the
Yes.
operational team will let you know regarding the timing of the test. Okay, now, Habib. Regarding that, I have no knowledge regarding that. Okay. This thing you will get to know from the operational team. Please ask them the timing of the test. They will let you know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So in the previous class, I was asking one question to you. Like we have learned about two properties. If you can recall, we have learned about associative property and commutative property, right?
Sir, Learnivio team messaged my mother that today is test from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
From 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. One
CSA
minute, let me
time.
talk to the team. Okay, no? Yes.
CSA time.
Let me make a quick call to the team. Okay, no?
Okay.
USA time. Yeah, I get that. Mm-hmm. क्लास में नहीं होगा वो टाइमिंग बच्चे को बता दीजिए आप ठीक है क्या किस टाइमिंग की क्लास अच्छा इस क्लास के बाद ठीक है ओके yeah Habib, right after this class you can give the test. Okay, right after this
Okay.
class when the class ends. Okay, all right, so let
When
us
is
continue what we were learning.
this
Yes.
class is ending?
When this class will end after test. Okay, so in the previous class, if you can recall, we had learned about some of the properties. Like we were learning about commutative property and we were learning about associative property. Commutative property, it says that the order of operation for addition and subtraction does not changes the answer. Like whether it is a multiplied b or b multiplied a, same answer. Same is true for addition also. But that is not the case in the case of addition and multiplication. I mean to say the case of um, in the case of this subtraction and division, their commutative property is not applicable. Furthermore, we also learned about associative property in the previous class, which says that the grouping of the number in different order does not changes the result. Like for example, you have three numbers, 2, 5, and 9. You grouped 2 and 5 under one bracket, then you multiplied it with 9. And in another case, you grouped 5 and 9 in one bracket and then multiplied it with 2. The resultant value is same in both the cases. Is that resultant value is same? So that was commutative property and associative property. Then after that, we started solving some questions, and I told you that there are some more properties which we will be learning, which we are going to learn. So now let us learn about some other properties like distributive property. What does the distributive property says? Habib, hope I'm audible to you properly.
Yes.
Good. See the distributive property basically it says that basically says like this. For example, right now we are learning about distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. So what does it mean to say? Say for example, you have a number x, y, z, anything. So this number can be written like this: a times b plus c. Or either this number, another number you have y, it can be written as a multiplied b minus c. Let us understand this with some examples. Hmm? Let us understand this with some examples. Say for example, you have a number, 50. You have an example of a number like 50. So this number 50 can be written as 2 times 20 plus 5. Can't we write it like this? Yes, Sumaya, how are you? Let me just rename you. Guys, am I audible to both of you properly? Because today my Wi-Fi connection is not stable.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
So can we do the factors like this class? Can we do the factors?
Yeah, right after we are done talking about distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction, we'll be learning that too. Okay, na? Sumaya, in the previous class you were absent.
No. Previous. Oh yeah, the previous one I was absent.
You were absent. No? There we had learned about two important properties of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We learned about commutative property, which says that, let me just give you a quick recap of the concept so that you also get to know that. So say for example you have a number a and b. You have any number, like for example you have unknown numbers, let's call them as a and b. Okay, so a and b can be multiplied like this, or they can be multiplied in this order, b multiplied a. The resultant value is going to be same now. Like whether you multiply like whether we multiply 8 with 3 or whether we multiply 3 with 8, the resultant value is same, that is 24. Or whether
Yeah.
you add 8 plus 3 or whether you add 3 plus 8, it's the same thing. So that is called as commutative property, which is applicable only for addition and multiplication, but this is not applicable in the case of division and subtraction. Okay, like 8 minus 3 is not same as 3 minus 8. 8 minus 3 is 5, while 3 minus 8 is minus 5. So 5 and minus 5, it's not same, right?
Yes.
Or for example, 8 divided by 2 is not same as 2 divided by 8. 8 divided by 2 will be 4, while 2 divided by 8 will be 1 upon 4. So those are two different values. So that is commutative property, where if you change the order of operations for addition and multiplication, the resultant value is same, but it is not same in the case of division and subtraction. Then talking about associative property, it says that if you have, let's say, group of 3 or more than 3 numbers, and if you were to group them like this, say for example you have 3 unknown numbers, let's call them as a, b, and c. So a and b can be grouped together like this. Here you have grouped 2 and 5 together. Then in another case you have grouped the next two numbers 5 and 9 under a bracket, right? So 2 5s are 10, 10 multiplied 9 gives you 90. Or here 5 9s are 45, 45 times 2s are 90. So the resultant value is same. Same you'd observe in the case of addition also, where you have grouped numbers 2 and 5 under the bracket and then added 9 to it. You are getting 7 plus 9, 16. And here you are getting 2 plus 5 and 9 has been put under the bracket. So 5 plus 9 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16. So you are getting the same answer. So that is the associative property, where the grouping of numbers does not changes the order, but that is only observed in the case of multiplication and addition. Did you understand that, Sumaya?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now we are learning about the distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. So what I told you, for example, let's say we have an unknown number, let's say x. So this number can be broken in this way. How? For example, let's say you have a number 50. So 50 can be written like this: 2 times 20 plus 5. 20 plus 5. How is it so? The thing is that if I were to write it down further, so this becomes a multiplied b. A is going to be multiplied with the first number under the bracket. Then a will be multiplied with c, the second number under this bracket. So you have a multiplied with b. Yes, Habib. And Sumaya, you have a multiplied with c.
Yes.
A multiplied with c. And b and c are in addition now. So you put a addition sign between in between here. So this is a multiplied b plus a multiplied c. So basically, the number that is standing outside the bracket, that is being multiplied with the numbers that is being multiplied with the numbers that are inside this bracket. So here 2 will be multiplied with 20, isn't it? And this 2 will be next multiplied with 5. 2 multiplied 5. And what is the operation between them? That is of addition. So you add them. So that is 40 plus 10, that becomes 50. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes. Yes.
That is distributive property of multiplication over addition. That is distributive property of multiplication over addition. This is what you have just now learned. So the
Sir, can I
first
write it?
case, yes, the first case here is, one moment. The first case over here is the, let me put it under one bracket. So that is, I'm writing it over here. There's not sufficient space, but you guys will write it properly. Okay. So that is distributive property of multiplication over addition. So that is the first property. Write it down. Then we'll be learning about distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Right now you have learned about distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, now. And both of you, turn your cameras on in the class.
Then can I go to washroom?
Just Sumaya, repeat again.
Can I go to washroom? I'm done writing.
Okay, okay. Habib, meanwhile, you complete writing this down. Once you will be done, let me know.
So what should we have to write?
You have to write, first of all, give this heading distributive property of multiplication over addition. Write this down. And then after this, in a bracket, write down this. Okay. So you have x equals to a multiplied b plus c. Further, it can be written as a multiplied b plus a multiplied c, like this. Write down this whole thing. Do let me know once you're done writing it. After writing this now, Habib, you have to write down this one also, this example also. Let me just erase this one. Oh, no. Don't write this one right now, okay? Yes, both of you done. Sumia, you back in the class? Habib, done?
Yes.
Okay. Sumaya, you done?
Yes.
Good. So that is a distributive property of multiplication over addition, which we have learned right now. Okay, now we'll be solving some questions on it. Okay, now so let us solve some questions on distributive property of multiplication over addition. Say you have a question, just quickly let me take one slide. Okay, so let us understand how we can use this distributive property of multiplication over addition. So say for example, you have a number like this. Let us take a number like 80, right? This number 80 we have to represent, we have to break it down in this format: a multiplied b plus c. Okay. Furthermore, how can we write it down? Huh? Say for example, this number 80, we can write this down as 2 times 40, isn't it? We can write it like that. Further, we can write it like this: 2 times 20 plus 20, isn't that? Or we can also write this down like this:
We can
2
also
times,
write
yes,
8 times.
yes, we can write that down to also to 8 times 5. We can write it like that too, right? Or we can write it like this also: 2 times 30 plus 10. There are numerous ways of writing 80 right now. So what you will find it out that 2 times, suppose we take this number for example. Okay. So when you do the calculation, when you solve it, so that is 2 times 30 plus 10 is 40, right? And 2 times 40 is 80. Okay, you are getting the answer 80. How about we write it in this format? How about we write it in this format which we have learned moments ago, that it can be written as a times b plus a times c. Right now, Sumaya?
Yes.
Okay. So what if we were to write it in this manner? Say here a is 2, right? B is 30, C is 10, right now.
Yes.
So A multiplied B will be 2 multiplied 30, because A is 2, B is 30, and C is 10. So we are writing right now A multiplied B. So that is 2 multiplied 30 plus A multiplied C. That means 2 multiplied 10. Let's find out what answer we will be getting. So here you are getting 2 times 30, that is 60, and 2 times 10, that is 20. And 60 plus 20 is 80, isn't it, guys? So
Yes.
what do we conclude here? You are getting the same answer on both the sides. Hmm? So this distributive property which says that A multiplied B plus C is same as A multiplied B plus A multiplied C is applicable for addition. It is true for addition, because on both the sides of the arrow you are getting equal value. With the help of this example, we have understood that. Hope all of you understood this.
Yes.
Good. Now let us understand about distributive property. Guys, pardon me for one thing. I will have to disconnect from my computer, because my I have called the Wi-Fi guy. He will be coming after a few minutes to fix the Wi-Fi. I am using mobile network. Okay, na? So the soon data will be over and our class would be disturbed. So thereby I will have to disconnect from the computer. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now. Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah. So now let us learn about distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Just now you learned about distributive property of multiplication over addition, right now. So distributive, write down this heading in your copy. Give the topic
Okay.
of multiplication over subtraction. And right beneath this, draw a box, and in that box write down this what I'm writing here. So distributive property of multiplication over subtraction would say that a multiplied b minus c will be equal to a multiplied b minus a multiplied c. Okay, stop writing, I will give you guys time to write. Say for example you have three numbers. Let us say, give me example of any three number.
2, 5, 6.
4, 5 and 6. Okay, 4 multiplied 5 minus 6. Okay, now say that here a is 4, b is 5 and c is 6. Okay, Habib and Sumaya.
Yeah.
So as per the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, this should be same as 4 multiplied 5 minus 4 multiplied 6. How we wrote it down here, you have understood it now. Yes, Habib, Sumaya. A is 4, B you have taken 5, C you have taken 6. So A multiplied B, meaning that 4 multiplied 5, that I have written here. A multiplied C. So A was 4 and C was 6. So 4 multiplied 6, that is what I have written here. Okay, now?
Okay.
You guys solve this one. Can you guys solve this?
Write down. What do we write down? So
Okay,
5
okay.
minus 6 is minus 1.
-1. Okay. And
Then do we have to multiply 4 by
multiply it with
1?
4. Hmm.
4.
So then it becomes 4 multiplied -1 is -4.
Minus
Right
4.
now. Good.
Minus
No, no, very good. Now let us see what is happening on the other side. So here you have got 4 times 5 is 20 and 4 times 6 are how much? Yes, quickly tell me.
5.
4 6 are 24.
24.
So, okay, now 20 minus 24 will be how much? Remember, you are subtracting a bigger number
Oh.
from a smaller number.
Oh, minus 4.
Sumaya, did you understood this? Habib have
Yes.
answered it -4. So whenever you subtract a bigger number from a smaller number, the answer will be in minus. It will be in negative, so -4. Aren't the two numbers equal to each other? Right? Aren't the
Yes,
two
yes.
numbers equal? So hence this distributive property of multiplication over subtraction is true. That is correct because both the values on the two sides are equal. So distributive property of multiplication over multiplication is only true for addition and subtraction. You are not going to learn it for division and subtraction because there you will be getting different values on both the sides. Okay, now say for example, let us take some value and I will prove you will get to prove that it is not true. Give any three examples of numbers. Yes, Habib.
Yes.
Give any three numbers, examples of any three numbers.
6, 3, 4.
6 3 4. So 6 times 3, and let us say right now we are dividing it. Okay, now 6 times 3 divided by 4. Okay, then here it would be 6 times 3 divided 6 times 4. You understood this? Why I have written it like this?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. So that would be 3 divided by 4 will be how much? Basically, we can write it as 3 upon 4, and 6
Yes.
is being multiplied with this number. Okay. Now let's say what's happening on the other side of the equation. So that is 6 times 3 is 18, divided by 6 times 4, that is 24, right? Okay. Now here you have a number and here you have a fraction. Okay. Now, so whenever you have a number, a natural number and a fraction, so you can simply multiply the numbers, the above numbers. Okay, now that is 6 and 3 can be simply multiplied. That will be 18 upon 4. And here you have 18 divided by 24, and you can write it like this, 18 upon 24. You guys tell me, are the values on both the sides of equal to sign are equal, or are they different?
Different.
Obviously different, no? So thereby distributive property of multiplication over division, here we have divided it, no, it's not applicable. Got this? No, it's not
Yes.
applicable. So it is applicable only for subtraction and what we have learned, only applicable for subtraction and addition. Furthermore, you can check it for multiplication also. Getting it, guys? Like, let's take again, give me some examples of numbers. Sumaya, give any 3
How
number.
many digits? Uh, 7, 8, 2.
7 times 8 times 2. So as per logic, it should be equal to 7 times 8, right? And multiplied 7 times 2. That's what the rule says now.
Yes.
But will it be applicable? Actually, no. This is not the proper way to multiply it. Right now, because the rule, as per the mathematical rule, it is incorrect. We can't write it in this manner. Furthermore, even if you were to do it, that would be 7 times 8 twos are 16, and here it is 56 times 14. So obviously 56 times 14 and 7 times 16, they are going to give you different values, right? Okay. I believe one of you would, or both of you would have memorized the table of 16. Have you?
No.
No? Why you guys are not memorizing the table? 16 times 7, sir,
I
how
know the
many? How
table.
much?
Yeah, ma'am. No, we are
Fif-
memorizing, but then it takes
hmm,
us time to memorize each table. So then we are like
hmm,
sometimes doing table of 12 to table of
hmm.
13. That.
Okay, okay. See, basically 16 times 7 will be 102. Okay. And when you multiply 56 with 14, let us find out how much value you'd be getting here. Somewhere around you'd be getting 700 or 784 something. So that would be giving you around 784, I think. Yeah, 784. So are the two values equal? Of course, no. Right now. So what we have concluded, what we can conclude here, that for division and for multiplication, this rule is not applied. So that is incorrect. Got this now? So you have to
Yes.
write, no need to write this thing all. So write down all this thing here, included with example. Write down the example too. Do let me know once you guys will be done. Right after this, since Sumaya, you have to learn about factors of the numbers, no? So okay, we will be
Yes.
quickly learning in brief about it. Okay. Then, if time permits, we'll be beginning some new things. Also, Sumia, you haven't shared the PPTs, PPT or any material from your book or exercise questions. You haven't shared anything.
Sir, I'll try to share it tomorrow. Today
Okay,
we are
bye.
going some after
Okay, okay,
this.
okay, okay. Make sure that you share it.
Yes.
Your vacations have started?
The vacations, yes.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Done. Habib, what about you?
Yeah, done.
Done. Okay, good. Let us start with factors and multiples. Okay, now that is the chapter name, right? So we'll be just discussing in brief, and then uh, I will have a look at your syllabus, and then we'll decide what chapter we would be continuing with after this chapter. Okay, now. So just one moment. Let's take the black background. Factors and multiples. Habib, do one thing. Have a look at your syllabus, or just let me have a look at your syllabus. I think you two also have a have a chapter by this name. Multiples and factors, chapter number 4. That has been done in your school, right, Habib? Hello, guys. Am I audible to both of you?
Or I'm getting multiple.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Mhm. Habib, you have a chapter by the name of multiples and factors. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is a short chapter, and we'll be able to solve it very in a short amount of time, in a short period of time. So I'm going to teach you guys some basic concept in this chapter. Okay, now. And
Okay.
Habib, you told me in your school the chapter number 2, that is basic geometrical concepts, is going on. So we would be
Yeah,
taking up that.
geometry.
Yeah, we'll be taking up that topic also. Okay, now. So, but in a sequential manner, we'll be going. Okay, now. So in the chapter factors and multiples, see, if you have two counting numbers, or basically two natural numbers, and when they are multiplied together, then each of the number is called a factor of the product that you would be getting. What do I mean to say? For example, 9 times 5, these are two natural numbers, they are being multiplied, and that gives you 45. So 45 here is the product, right? Now here, the numbers 9 and 5, both of them will be called as factors of the product, factors of the number 45. Getting it now, guys? Hmm? So talking about factor right now, we're talking about factor, which basically means that when two natural numbers are multiplied, write down the definition. When two natural numbers are multiplied together, then each of the numbers are called a factor of the number that we obtain. That we obtain. You guys can understand my handwriting, right?
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you will have some difficulty, please let me know. So the number 9 and 5 are basically factors of 45. They are factors of 45 here. As simple as that. Okay. So say for example, I give you a question. Do tell me you have a number like 63. So we can write it as, in how many ways 63 can be written? It can be written as, it can be written like 3 times 21, right? It can be written as 7 nines is 63, or it can be written as 1 times 63.
Yeah.
Got this now, everyone?
Sir, how do
So
you
here,
do the three-digit number and the thousands digit?
yeah, of course, we can do for those numbers also. Step by step, we will be proceeding there as well. Okay, now. So the numbers over here, like 3, 21, 7, or 9, or 1, or 63, all of them are factors of the number 63. Just like 9 and 5 are the factors of 45. There would be many more factors of 45, not just 9 and 5. There could be some other factors also. What could be other factors of 45? You guys tell me.
Are there numbers of 45?
No, no, other factors of 45 apart from 9 and 5.
I guess 45 ones are 45.
So 1, 45, so 45. Okay, so 1 and 45 is also factor. Good. And
And
Habib, think of some other factors. How many other ways you can write it down? Like 3 15s are, or 15 threes are 45, isn't it? Hmm? So 3 and 15 are also factors of the
yes.
number 45. Getting it, my guys?
Is there any more kinds of 45?
Repeat again. 5 nines are. Yeah, that too we have written over here. Whether we say 5 nines or 9 fives, same thing, right now. So all these are the factors. So I'm giving you some questions to solve. You have to tell me what are the factors of this. By the way, let me list it down. This number 9, 5, 1, 45, 15, and 3, all of them are the factors of the number 45. Okay. Similarly, here you had the number 3, 21, 7, 9, 1, and 63. All of them are the factors of the number 63. All are factors of 63. So, okay, you guys take any number. I'm giving you the choice. Take any 2-digit number, or even you can take 3-digit number. But you will be required to find its factor. Yes,
We have
starting from.
we have to write it.
No, no. You guys name any 2-digit numbers or 3-digit numbers, and you will have to solve it yourself. You will yourself have to find the factors of that number.
Not after finding, after like saying any number, we have to say it
You
or
have to
write it.
find its factor. Find its factor. Just like
Not
Habib
only we
mentioned a
have to
number.
say.
Okay, let's keep it simple. I'm giving you two questions. Habib, you find out the factors of 15. What is the factor of 15? Okay. Sumaya, you find the factor of 25. Sim.
Also not mine.
Hello.
Sir, can I do my number like another number from myself?
Okay,
For
okay, yeah.
example, 10. Sir,
For
I
exa-
should find a factor of 15.
yeah, you have to find the factor of 15. And Sumaya, you have to find the factor of which
Okay.
number were you saying?
10.
10.
5
Okay,
3 5 threes are 15 and 15 ones are 15.
good. So 15 can be
And
written as 1 15s are 15 and 3 5s are 15. Right?
yes.
Right now, that is the only possible way how you can write it in terms of write in this manner only, right now. So which numbers are factors here? All the numbers that you have taken. So the factors of the number 15 are 1, 3, 5, and 15. Very good. Okay, now Habib, take a bigger number. How about I increase one more 5 in it? 155, right? Will you be able to do it now?
No.
No. Okay, how about we make it 75 now?
Okay.
Do it now. Yeah, Sumaya, by now you should be
25
done.
ones are 75 then. I guess it is like one 10, 10 ones are 10, 10 5 twos are 10.
Hmm. Any other way?
There's more?
No, that's the only possible way to write the 10 in the terms of multiplication of multiplication of two number. So factors of 10 are namely 1, 2, 5 and
2,
10.
5 and 10.
So hope you guys are now able to understand this concept of factors right now.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Take another number, Sumaya.
Which 2 digit or 3 digit?
Two-digit number. How about I give you this time? Say
Okay.
you have taken a number 46, for example. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Also, one more thing, you guys would have by now we observe one more thing. See, say for example, this number 15. All its factor will divide it and will leave the remainder 0. Huh? When you divide the number 15 with 1, the remainder is 0. 1 15s are 15, so remainder is 0. 3 will also divide 15, 5 also, 15 also. Right now? So one simple thing you can do apart from this, you can just imagine what are the numbers which will divide the given number and leave the remainder 0. Getting it now?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Find it out quickly.
Sir, I got two factors.
Two factors. Okay, name them.
15 5s and 75 ones.
Okay, how about one? One is a factor which you will get in all the numbers.
Yes.
75 can be first of all written as 1 times 75. So may you also pay attention here. And
Yes.
further, it can be written in this manner also, like you can write it like this 3 times 25, isn't it?
Yes.
It can be written in that manner also. Or furthermore, it can be written as 5 times 15 also. Getting
Yeah,
it, guys?
I told that.
Hmm? Like that. Good, very good. Furthermore, there's one more way. Are there any other ways how we can write it? Think about it. No,
Um,
that's it. Right now, that's it. So numbers that we see over here, like all the numbers 1, 75, 3, 25, 5, and 15, all of them are the factors of the number 75. Got this, no? So it is 1,
yes.
3, 5, 15, 25, and 75, namely. Good. Sumaya, you done?
Yeah. If the factor is like 46 multiplied by 1 equals to 46 and
Hmm?
2 multiplied by 23 is 46.
Good. And
The factors
that's
are
it.
1, 2, 1. The factors are 1, 2,
Mhm.
23 and 46.
1, 2, 23, and 46.
46.
Very good. Very good. Right now, so these are the factors of the number 46.
Yes.
1, 2, 23, and 46. So the concept of factor, I hope both of you understood it clearly. Right? Okay. One interesting thing you should have noticed here that all the numbers have one in common. One is a factor of all the numbers. Right now, guys?
Yes.
One is a factor of all the numbers that we can clearly notice here. So keep that in mind. So few important points to note down that one is a factor of all natural numbers. By the way, did you guys noted, were you guys done writing down the definition of factors? You guys have noted this down or not?
Yes, I have noted. You're right.
Okay, okay, write it down. Okay. Now, meanwhile, Habib, you answer some questions to me while Sumia is writing it down. Like, to tell me, you have a number like 17, 1, 7, 17. How many factors will it have?
Um, Two or three.
No. Numbers of factors, like the number 13, in how many possible ways can you write it? Like 13 can be written as only 1 multiplied 13.
Yes, 1 multiplied by 70 and
70. Where are you going? I'm asking you about 13. 1, 3, 13. So that can be written as 1 multiplied 13.
yeah,
13 is Mhm.
1
13 is the
multiplied by 30. Oh.
right. Yeah. So that is the product of the number 1 and 13 only. Okay. What
Yes,
about 17?
70.
1, 7, 17. How many factors will it have?
1 multiplied by 17.
So it has only 2 factors, right? 13 also has 2 factors. Okay. We'll be discussing that in a few minutes. Okay. Sumaya and Habib, both of you answer this thing to me. Are any factors like in this number 63, 15, or 10, or 75, or 46, or this 45? Are there factors bigger than them? Are there factors bigger than the given number?
No,
No. In none of the cases, the factors are bigger than the number. It will be smaller than it or will be equal to the number. Like smaller than it, like 1, 3, 15, it is smaller than it. Then it has the number equal to it. Like 45 is also the factor of 45. So another thing to note down is that all the factors of a number are either less than or equal to the number. This you will write down if you have written the definition of factors. Sumaya, you done writing down the definition of factors or not?
last line. Last.
Okay, complete it.
Done, sir.
Done?
Yes.
Then write down this 2 important points.
Okay. So, what is that after the factors of the, like, what is that next word?
1 is a factor of all natural number.
Natural. Okay.
Do let me know once both of you are done writing it down.
Okay. Done, sir.
Done? Good.
Yes.
Now we have some numbers like this. For example, you have a number 2. Hmm. You have numbers like 3, 5, 7, 11, or 13, or numbers like 17 and 19. What is special about these numbers? The special thing about these numbers are that the factors of 2 is 1 and 2 itself. The factors of 3 are 1 and 3. Hmm. Factors of 5 are 1 and 5. Factors of 7 are
It's
1 and
special
7.
that Only odd numbers have only two factors. The odd numbers have
Only
only two factors.
very good, very good. Right now, except for two,
Yeah, except for
right?
two.
Like 2 is not an odd number, but except for two, and include except for two, all other odd numbers have only two factors. Right now, 2 is not an odd number, but other odd numbers are having only two factors, including 2 also. Then 13 will also have two factors. Similarly, 17 also. Right now. So these numbers are having just two factors, the number 1 and itself. So these numbers are being called as prime numbers. What do we call them as?
Prime numbers.
Prime numbers. And we define them as follows. Any number which has exactly two factors. Exactly two factors. That is 1 and the number itself. And the number itself. Write down this. Do let me know once you'll be done.
Okay.
Also, of this chapter, make sure, Sumia, that if you have a PPT or if you have a you'd be following some book, so make a PDF of the exercise questions or share the PPT of this chapter to the counselor by tomorrow. Okay.
Sir, shall we leave?
If you're done writing it down, then you can leave. And since you guys
Yeah,
will be
I'm
having
done.
a test done.
Sir, in the last, what word is that? The last one.
The last one, number itself.
Or number
1
pixel.
and the number itself. ITSELF.
Okay, wait. I'll write the numbers, then I will go.
Okay, okay. You can just write 2 or 3 of them. Not no need to write all of them. Okay, now write for this one 2, 3, 5. This much only. Okay.
Okay. Okay, done.
Okay, so that's it for today. We'll be meeting in next class then.
Okay, bye.
Yes. Bye.